News 4 Midday starts now.
We're making guacamole in our studio. We're getting help from a Virginia couple who takes travelers to Mexico to learn how to spice up their cooking.
Back with you at 11:45, and of course I'm going to be talking about food again. Imagine a tropical vacation combined with cooking classes that will help you bring the experience back home. George and Linda Myers of Haymarket, they're offering up this opportunity. They've been doing this for years. They're in the studio this morning with a lesson for all of us. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to be here.
So we're making guacamole, but we're talking about this fabulous thing that you guys are doing with your lives. Retired teacher, retired Air Force pilot, and this is your passion.
Yes.
It is. You do what all over the world?
We have cooking schools all over the world.
This is amazing.
And we call them culinary excursions because you spend 6 days with us and you not only learn to cook, but you learn to appreciate the local culture and the local food.
So your locations, Havana,
Tuscany, and San Miguel, Mexico.
And Mexico,
Yes.
and you just got back from Italy, but we're talking guacamole.
Guacamole
Exactly.
today.
Okay.
Absolutely. So we're gonna actually, we feel like the best part of a culture comes from the kitchen. So
I totally
here
agree.
we go.
Exactly.
So we're gonna make some guacamole.
And immersing, tourists when they come to these places in the food that is
Yes.
native. Okay, so
Absolutely.
But picking the right kind of avocados is always tricky.
It
is
is
there a
tricky.
season for them here?
Well, there is, but we can get avocados all the time. But we find, and especially in Mexico, that we use these large Donny brand avocados, and they have a thin skin. And
What's
they
it
make
called?
Donny, D-O-N-I.
Is this ripe?
Yes, it's perfect. You can
See,
feel it.
I thought they had to be black.
No,
like some of the darker
That's a
ones.
little too far. So you want something that just gives a little pressure back.
Okay.
And then you can cut it nicely. You can, depending on how you want. Here I've mashed the avocado
Yeah, we see
and
how you have
mixed
them
in
here.
the onion. I've mixed in tomatoes. You want to add your tomatoes at the very end because tomatoes lose their taste in the refrigerator.
So you have the chopped avocado in here. Then what's next?
Next, a little lime.
Oh, you got to have that.
You got to have
right?
to keep the color, but also it gives a really good taste, a fresh taste.
George, how did you guys come up with this idea, though? Because, I mean, we all think about what do we do? We want to get out of our regular jobs and do what we really love doing, right?
Right. Well, it's a passion, but it's interesting because it starts off with people come to visit you. We've lived all over the world in the Air Force. People come to visit you and you show them your favorite places, your favorite things. So in San Miguel, it kind of launched from there. We have our favorite restaurants, our favorite chefs and people we work with. And we've got some fantastic chefs and people we work with.
Do people actually stay in your spots in these locations?
Unfortunately, you have to see me for 6 days, Linda and I. We're with you from breakfast to dinner. Yes,
that
it's
sounds
incredible.
Fabulous. And then I come home and I know how to cook some great dishes.
Because you not only get to learn these wonderful dishes with the people of the town of Mexico, but you also get to go home with all the recipes and everything, so it's fun.
And guacamole is a dish that dates back to the 1500s?
To the Aztecs, yes, the Aztecs
Give me
in
some
Mexico.
education.
But you know
on
what?
that.
But I'll tell you what's interesting about that, though, is yes, it was the 1500s in Mexico, but it's come full circle to the Super Bowl. You know Americans eat over 80 million pounds of guacamole on Super Bowl Sunday?
On Super Bowl Sunday?
On one day, that much. Isn't that
my
amazing?
goodness.
That's incredible.
Kind of scary, huh?
Yes,
I just
incredible.
open up a fresh avocado every morning and put it on some warm toast.
I love it.
And it will keep you full.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But you can also mix it up and put it on your toast. Give it a little spice and some flavor.
Okay, so let's. So what did you do? So you
I have
added
the guacamole,
onion,
a
you
little
added
bit of red onion, lime, salt, and a little tomato, and that's it. Mix it up. If you want it spicy, you can always add a little bit of jalapeno, but be careful because a little bit goes a long way.
Yes.
All right.
And of course, we have some beer to go with our guacamole.
You have to, right?
You have to have that, right? You have to have your Mexican beer. So it's
love
fantastic.
it. Okay, so how long are you in town for? Because you live all over the world
We
doing these
do,
cooking
but you know
classes.
what? We have such a great time. We're always on the go. We love what we're doing, and
we love traveling.
we'll be back in Mexico
You know what?
in February.
More than traveling,
February.
we love showing people our life and experiencing it with them.
We
It's
do.
fantastic.
It's really a lot of fun.
I'm coming to Italy with you. All right.
Come on, we're
We'll be
Linda
waiting
Myers
for you.
Yes.
of Haymarket.
Yes.
And we can find you really quickly online at
cookinmexico.kitchen or cookintuscany.com.
Thank you.
Or cookingcuba.kitchen.
Thank you.
Yes.
Melissa, back to you.
Great.
It's good.
See you.
Let me
All right,
let me
looks
try
good.
it.
Yeah, please, here.